Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Zot Beauty and today we are doing another pick a card reading. Today the question is, what was my previous past life like? What did my past life entail? What was my story? If that sounds like something you would be interested in, then keep on watching. I have 3 groups for you to choose from. I have group 1, group 2, and group 3. Go ahead and meditate on which card deck pile speaks to you the most. Really take this time to relax, take a look at the cards, feel the vibes, and pick which one was your most previous past life. Group 1. What was your past life like? So starting off, we have the 10 of Cups here. So in your past life, you had a very happy family, kids, and a wonderful partner. That's what I'm seeing from this card. All right, then we have 7 of Swords. This card is telling me that you were someone who is kind of solitary. You like to isolate yourself. Really didn't face the truth. You were someone who's living in denial, so dishonest about something. And then we have the 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords, this card is giving me vibes of jealousy, heartbreak, rejection, a deep hurt, a betrayal. So something is telling me in your past life, everything was perfect. You had the perfect family, you had the perfect partner, everything was beautiful, rainbows and happiness, okay? And then something happened where you cut yourself off. You were being very isolated to yourself, you were having communication issues, you were, denying the truth, and just being dishonest with yourself about what was really going on. I have a feeling that your partner in your past life had maybe cheated on you, because this is like a very deep jealousy, heartbreak, betrayal, really rejected feeling card. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Okay, we have the Universe, Sacrifice. All right, and then we have Material Harvest. All right, so the Universe, you were someone who was very wise, but this wisdom did not come easy. This wisdom was gained. This is a card of completion. This is freedom from fear. This is a card of the world is your oyster. So after your horrible breakup, in your past life, you realized that the universe is what provides for you. And so you went through a very spiritual awakening that transformed the rest of your lives on forward. So you were finally released from that pain you were forced to go through for that learning step in one of your past lives. All right, the next one we have is Sacrifice. Okay, Sacrifice, this card is telling me that there was a lot of self-sacrifice, surrendering, letting go, lots of transformation, enlightenment. Again, with the Universe, you realized that that you had to let go of that hurt that you were holding on to, because even though this was so wonderful and this was so happy and there was a separation, you were able to get through that and find inner peace and self-awareness and knowledge. So that was a very important learning step for you. And then we have material harvest. So again, learned lessons, self-mastery, independence. Again, you learned your lesson. You learned how to trust, how to get away from toxic behaviors. You have become independent. You, like I said, you are keep to yourself. You worry about just yourself, only yourself. You are on your boss ish, you know? And then we have triumph. So this is a card of setting new goals, developing new ideas, and success. So not only did you get over the past, but you set onto a new future. And then we have the Pachamama. This card is someone who's extremely hard worker, someone who puts in that work, someone who can smell the roses, someone who can be appreciative, to relax, and to really reap what they sow. And then we have a Jaguar. This is someone who was a protector. You were courageous. You were a very graceful person, and you were abundant in your life. All right. And then I have the Council. So this is someone who is spiritually connected to the angels, the spirits. You were very enlightened through meditation. So in your past life, you learned meditation. You learned the way to get over this heartbreak. You found inner peace. You found knowledge to carry on to your next life, to communicate with others. I believe you are someone with psychic abilities, someone who practices law of attraction, someone who's really into the mystical side of life, because deep down you feel like you are a part of the universe and that the universe is working in your favor, and it is, and it always has been. So that was just a quick look at one of your past lives. Group 1. Group 2. What happened in my most recent past life? What was my story? Group 2. Alright, so the first card we have here is Death. So do not be alarmed. This card's actually about accepting change, transformation, new beginnings, and letting go of the past. Okay, so then we have our next card, which is the Seven of Pentacles. This card is about crossroads, a decision. Where do you go? And then this card is the Page of Cups. This is someone who is very flirtatious, very romantic, intimate, and sensitive. All right, let's see here. Then we have Trapped in Fear. We have Temptation, Harmony, and the Crown Chakra. All right, so Trapped in Fear. You had a hard time facing your fears. You felt very limited. You felt a very big emotional downfall. You were depressed. You were in a deep rut. This gave you a lot of anxiety. You were someone who felt poor. You felt like the odds were against you. All right, and then we have Temptation here. So this is a card telling me that you struggled with addiction in your past life, whether it be alcohol, nicotine, sex, whatever. You were giving into your negative urges, and you were having a lot of bad temptation behavior, and you were falling apart, just letting yourself go, giving up faith. You were really in a dark spot. All right, and then we have the Harmony card. So you actually went through a very deep spiritual enlightenment. That's what this Death card's about. It's about transformation. This Harmony card was a love you fell in love with somebody and this person really helped you. This was someone who developed a very deep bond with you spiritually. This is a twin flame. This is someone you were going to marry. This person came into your life and helped you grow and change as a person. All right. And then we have the crown chakra. The crown chakra is the higher consciousness, the center of the universe, the deep source of wisdom, basically a channel to God. You ended up unlocking this once you cleaned up and got sober. The crossroads you were at, you were having a hard time dealing with your sobriety and everything that had to go along with it. You ruined friendships, relationships, business, just everything was falling apart. But you gained higher knowledge from the universe. You released yourself from those sins, those temptations, and you found a better pathway onward. Okay. And then we have the arrow. So this arrow means that you made peace with your pain. Your feelings of unworthiness had washed away, and you were in a very deep healing spot. So then we have lightning. This card is about accepting your destiny, about enlightenment, again, developing courage, inspiration, feeling relaxed. So things were finally starting to look up for you. And then the luminous warrior. This is about focusing on the light rather than the dark. This is about turning enemies into friends. So all your friends and all your family that was crossed by you when you were going through your addiction ended up accepting you back into their life, and you focused on positivity, law of attraction. You were a very spiritually woke at the end. This took you years, but you finally got a hold of it. And this was one of your many lessons that you had to take with you to learn new stuff in your new lives. So if you're someone who struggles with addiction right now, this might be a reason why you just have addiction in your spirit. But this is a demon that you battle constantly throughout your lifetimes. And each time you get through it. So do not be afraid. The lightning is here. Your friends and family are here. Your crown chakra is here. The universe is here, ready to pick you up. Okay? You were very flirty. Okay? Your lover, your new lover, your soulmate helped you get to where you are at. So this is a wonderful past that you had. Group 2. Group 3. What happened in my most recent past life? What was my story? Group 3. Alright, so we have the Knight of Wands here. So, the Knight of Wands is telling me that you were someone who was very reckless in your past life. You were very passionate about life. You were adventurous. You were physically very attractive, very seductive. You were a player, very outgoing. Everybody loved you. You got along with everyone. You were very flirty. The next one we have here is the Ten of Wands. You were someone who was overextending themselves. You would always feel guilty, blame yourself for being too willing to put other people's needs above your own. You wanted to please everybody at once, and when you couldn't, you felt like you had the whole world against you. All right, and then we had the Two of Swords. You denied your emotions. You didn't express your feelings. You wore a mask, you cut yourself off and others off. You were someone who just didn't want to listen. All right? right, we got patience and planning. We've got emotional loss. We've got rejoice and celebration. And we got fertility. All right, so patience and planning. This is a card telling me that you ended up taking control. You were a natural leader. You had a lot of patience. All right. The emotional loss card. You lost a loved one, someone very important to you. This put you through a lot of suffering and put you in a very vulnerable position. All right. But then you ended up rejoicing in celebration. Okay. A new love had come into your life, whether it be a person or a passion. I think this is a soul of someone in a life that is in your life right now. So this is a past life of a soulmate that you had met that ended up helping you, that you now are in love with today. So this is someone who is a twin flame, someone who you've already had a connection with in multiple lives, actually. All right. Then we have fertility. You were someone who's very abundant in the money aspect. The fertility is someone who was good at making moves, good at coordinating things. They knew what they wanted, knew how to get it. All right, then we have the Rainmaker. So like I said, you knew what you wanted, you knew how to get it. You were a master of manifesting. Like I said, law of attraction. Wow, all of these readings today, you guys are all manifestors. This is a card of movement towards goals. You finally realized how to manifest the proper way, and things started to go exactly how you wanted. And then we have water. This is a card of rebirth, a new spirit, regeneration, success, potential. So you really washed yourself from that emotional loss that you went through, and you really picked yourself up. You bounced all the way 0 to 100. Okay, and then we have giveaway. Giveaway is saying that you were very giving. Once you received all your abundance from your attracting, you were able to get everything that you ever wanted and more. So now that you had all of that, you donated in charity. You were a very grateful person. You were very humble. You were drowning in shmoney. So, yeah, that was your past life, group 3. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you liked this video, go ahead and give this a thumbs up. If you liked me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and hit that bell notification. That way you get notified right away when I drop videos straight on the tube. I really hope that this video resonated with you and gave you some insight on what some of your past lives had looked like and how they relate to your life now. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Have a beautiful day.